here to continue to support our survivors. We know their recovery will be lifelong, and we are here today, and we will be here every day to care for them.
I have heard of PULSE survivors that are experiencing homelessness. One person was living in a U-Haul truck.
In 2020, OUAC commissioned a study of what survivors still need. It found mental health services and financial assistance were top of the list for at least another 4 years. OnePULSE is raising money for the proposed museum, education services, and legacy scholarships. They've raised $20 million so far, and they're looking to raise another $49 million. But the foundation does not provide financial assistance to survivors.
So when the conversation was happening to form OnePULSE, did it ever cross your mind to maybe help them financially?
In the initial inception of OnePULSE, there were so many services in place and so many other people doing that work that when we were figuring out what to do here, we were told that we shouldn't duplicate efforts, that those things were already happening, those mechanisms were in place, and that anything we would be doing would be in duplication.
You said there are financial services still available to PULSE survivors, and I've been making a lot of phone calls over the last few weeks, and there are none. There are still resources if they need mental health help. They can contact several places to find that, but for survivors who are struggling financially, there's no more money left.
It wasn't that I said to myself, how long is this going to last? I was in myself trying to figure out what to do next too. So I think that we know people are still having surgeries and are medically have needs and financial needs, but at the time it wasn't in my purview to know how much they were getting or how long it was going to take. These weren't things that I was involved in, nor did I know about.
What about now?
Well, now the foundation is chosen the path of building a memorial and museum, and that is the mission of the OnePULSE. Therefore, today, it is with great privilege to announce the establishment and activation of the OnePULSE Foundation. This community-driven effort is intended to ultimately support the construction and maintenance of a permanent memorial, community grants to care for the survivors and victims' families, endowed scholarships for each of the 49 angels, and eventually a museum showcasing historic artifacts and stories from the event. All of our donations will be used for the construction and operation of the official memorial and museum, community grants, and education scholarships.
Other survivors that don't have the family that I do, that don't have the roof over their head, the food in their stomachs every day, to be able to get the help, because her foundation has not helped any of us.
And we will be here every day to care for them.